Hello everyone and welcome to Iain's Bricks. So I've got a day off work today and tomorrow. Today is Thursday, and the original plan was for me to go camping all weekend, but I've actually had to change my plans because the weather today is so awful. I am still going camping tomorrow for a couple of days over in Kent. Obviously that's been planned for quite a while, which is why I've got today off work. In the meantime, someone had actually seen one of my videos and noticed a couple of sets on my last Traders fair that I did that I hadn't sold. It was particularly the brick moulding machine, which was originally from the Lego house, and they're quite difficult to get hold of. And he'd sort of been in contact with me, and would I be keen at selling it? He wasn't able to make it to any of the brick fairs and things, and because it was a slightly more expensive and exclusive set, and actually doesn't live too far away. It's less than an hour and a half away. We'd sort of arranged for me to drop this particular set off on my way to my camping location, which is in Kent. As it's happened, that's not going to happen now, so I'm not going to go there today. But he'd also sort of messaged me, have you got any more sets? So he's actually buying quite a bit of stuff from me. So for me, it sort of makes sense to still, drop the stuff off today, which is what we'd already arranged. I've only literally just cancelled the camping for today only a couple of days ago because the weather forecast is so bad. So I'm still going to meet up with this guy. I'm meeting up at a service station on the side of the M3. I'm sure it'll be fine. We've had a good chat and everything like that. And yeah, so he's meeting me there at around about 10 o'clock. So I thought it would be a good opportunity, whilst I've sort of got a free day really, is I'm going to try and hit a couple more of the Sainsbury stores on the way up to Fleet Services on the M3. And I'm going to set off in a short while. It's before 8 o'clock still, so I've got a bit of time, and see if they've got any deals in there. I'm not expecting to find an awful lot of stuff, to be fair. I think it's been 2 or 3 days into these deals at Sainsbury's now. I think most of the best things will have gone. But yeah, so I'm going to do that on the way up, and I might do a few other things as well. I'm going to give the Lego store a call later and see if they've got any more of their gifts with purchase available. So quite a busy day. Let me show you first of all the sets that I'm going to be selling on today to give to this guy later. Welcome to my haul area. So these are the sets I'm taking with me. I put them all in Lego bags as well, as you can see. So this is the brick moulding machine in here. It's a set that I picked up at the Lego house a couple of years ago now when they retired these the same year. Nice set this. I've never actually built one of these myself, but that's the set that he was particularly after. So that was kind of the first thing. I've also got a couple of Dimensions Lord of the Rings sets in there. He's interested in Lord of the Rings. And we've also got a couple of modular buildings as well. Of course, they're the wrong way round, but we've got the bookstore modular building there, and we've also got the police station as well. He wanted some of those. So there's quite a few sets that I'm taking. It's certainly a worthwhile trip. Lego's in the car then, so first stop is I'm going to go to the Sainsbury in Winchester. It's sort of on my way, just off the motorway. Take me around about 40 minutes to get there, so I'll see you there in a bit. So I've arrived outside my first Sainsbury. This is Winchester. It's quite a small one actually. I've never been to this Sainsbury before, as you can imagine, but it's just off the motorway, so it's not too far. So I'm not expecting great things in here, but we'll still have a look and see if they've got any discounted Lego that's decent. So they've got a few of the usual suspects. They tend to have Lego in Sainsbury's all sort of spread around all over the place, so you tend to have to look around quite a lot for it, but nothing on here that sits out for me. There's another aisle here with all sorts of things on, a few discounted things, but again nothing brilliant. None of those Batman and Joker cars, unfortunately. And there's even more Lego here, but yet again one or two discounted things, but nothing really too exciting. It really is all spread out all over the place, this Lego. There's some more over here, just like a random shelf with just random things on, none of them discounted. There's another aisle here. I've still got this Ninjago set here, still not tempted even though it's half price. Shan't be buying any Ninjago anytime soon, I don't think. And another shelf here. They've got some of these layer helmets at 48, but I picked some of those up the other day, so no point in getting any more. Maybe I will, see if they've got any stickers on, but yeah, none of the Batman sets unfortunately, and none of the half price sets I was looking for.
not particularly the deal that I was looking for in there, but again, a decent selection of Lego, and there was a lot of discounted stuff, but I say I was looking sort of the larger discounts, and they didn't seem to have any. Very odd in Sainsbury how they spread the Lego around. I mean, there were about 4 or 5 different places where there were Lego, and even when you searched around a bit more, there was sort of the odd shelf here and there with just a random piece of Lego on. It's very, very odd how they display in Sainsbury. Anyway, I did buy something. I got myself, as you can see, 2 of the Leia Bouche helmets, £48, not the greatest discount. They have been cheaper than that before, but the box condition were very, very good on them. They didn't have those awful security tags around the middle. They've got a security sticker on the bottom, but that's one of those things. But yeah, £48 each. I've got myself a couple of those. So there's another Sainsbury on my way, just off the motorway again, at Basingstoke. So I've got time. I'm going to have a pop in there and see if there's anything in that store. So this is the Sainsbury at Basingstoke. It's much bigger than the one at Winchester. Certainly, it's a more modern store and quite a bit bigger store. So I'm hoping they're going to have a few more items of Lego inside. Let's go and have a look. They've got a nice Lego man sculpture here in the shark outfit. So tell you where the Lego is, and here it is. And there's a bit more Lego in this one, definitely. I've had a quick look round. None of the Batman Joker cars, but they did have some of the Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighters at 15, but none of those left, unfortunately. I found another shelf with some discounts on, so I've seen this on discount before. I'm not particularly interested in that, but this is something I hadn't seen at some of the other stores. Half price, £12.50. It's just a city set, but it's quite a big city set. And also they've got these as well on clearance at half price, £10.50 now. It's a 4+ set. I'm not sure that was worth £21. I need to check up whether that's the RRP, but there's a couple of deals there, but nothing too exciting. Yeah, unfortunately, none of the half-price offers were particularly good, but I did end up going for 2 of those city sets. I'd not seen them discounted before. They're not really high on my radar, but at half price, I think that's a good deal, and that'll be something I'll be able to sell on probably at an event later in the year, somewhere towards Christmas. I think that'll be a really sort of a good little thing. Anyway, so one thing that's quite interesting, you may be able to see right next door to Sainsbury, there's a B&M store. Now, I don't very often go into B&M stores because I haven't got one close to where I live, but I'm going to have a quick look in there because apparently they do have Lego every now and again. So let's see what they've got. This is basically all they've got. Nothing really discounted, so a little bit of a waste of time coming in here. Never mind, always worth a check. That was a little disappointing, I have to say. Normally, I know B&Ms can sometimes have quite a lot of things in them, but this one is quite a small one, and there just wasn't a lot of Lego in there, and a couple of things slightly reduced, but nothing worth paying for today. So never mind, onward to Fleet Services now, and I'll hopefully meet up with this guy and swap this Lego for a bit of cash. Here I am at Fleet Services then, so I've met up with the guy that wanted to buy the Lego, and he's bought all the sets off me, which is fantastic, giving me cash. So that all went really, really well. I had a nice chat to him as well. I was a really big sort of Lego fan, so he wasn't aware of my YouTube channel, surprisingly. I said he'd seen me on somebody else's YouTube channel and saw that particular brick moulding machine set. So he's really happy with the sets that he's got anyway. That all went pretty well. I said I wouldn't arrange to meet people up and do this kind of thing, but I think under the circumstances, because it was quite an exclusive set, I think it's all worked out. And he said it wasn't too far away for me to sort of travel rather than having to post and pack things, which, as you probably know, I hate doing. I have to say, even though it's a very cloudy day and a little bit drizzly, it's quite warm. So if only I had something to cool me down. Oof, dear, it's really, really warm. Yeah, anyway, I must be careful with this. I've got to put this away in the bank, so I'm going to have a trip to the bank later on before I get home in case anybody mugs me. I'm going to try and go back home via another couple of Sainsbury's. I'm not expecting much from them because they haven't been great so far, but I can actually incorporate two trips to 2 more Sainsbury's on the way home. So let's go to those first of all before I make my way home. Sainsbury number 3 for the day, and this is in Camberley, so I've never been to this one either before. Let's see what they've got inside. So what's really interesting in this Sainsbury is a decent sized Lego section, not too massive, but some of the side sets that were reduced in other sets, like this was half price, this was half price, and that's not quite half price, but they do have one of these which are half price down to 15. Now they normally go for about 22 on Amazon, but still 15 is a good price, and they've got 2 left, but that's pretty much it in here. So I just went for those two Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighters, £15 each, pretty much a bargain. It's not retiring at the end of this year, but still quite a good deal, I thought. So yes, I've got some room in my boot now. I've got rid of that Lego, the other Lego, so I'm slowly filling up the boot with more Lego. So one more Sainsbury to go to. And I've just tried this last Sainsbury in Farnham, and I did go in and have a quick look around again. Similar kind of deals as elsewhere, but no really good deals again. So slightly disappointing that I wasn't able to get any of those Batman Joker sets. They just weren't in any of the stores at all. I couldn't even see any sort of older price tags of where they'd actually been. So I don't think these particular stores sell those. But at least I've got some deals in the car. So yeah, slightly disappointing that last store. Never mind, I'm back in the car now. I'm going to head off towards the Lego store in Southampton. I've just given them a call, and one of the staff members told me that they do still have the Star Wars and the Magical Workshop gifts with purchase still available in store. So I'm going to head on into Southampton. It's probably around about a 45-minute drive from here, and get some more Lego from there to get those rather nice gift with purchases. So I'm just coming into Southampton. There's something going off here. Not quite sure what's happening. There's a few people watching and a police car, but yeah, there's something going on. Not quite sure what it is. So I found my way into Southampton, into the Lego store. It's really busy in there. Obviously it's kids' holidays at the moment, and also it's raining outside, so obviously people want to get in the dry and do something, bit of retail therapy. So let's battle the crowds and let's see if we can buy some Lego.
£20, yeah?
Yes, please, that'd be wonderful. Goodness me, it was so busy in there. It's so busy everywhere today. I think it's the first proper full day of the kids' holidays today, so there are kids everywhere, and of course it's raining. So I've got a nice big bag of Lego, as you can see. I only needed to spend £155 to get the Magical Workshop today. So I just bought a load of Star Wars stuff, as you saw, and I got the Star Wars gift with purchase as well. So my total spend was £161. I used £20 worth of my insider points. That made it £141. So to get all of those sets and those two gifts with purchase as well, I think that's not bad for £141. Now, I'm absolutely starving. It's around about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I haven't eaten anything since this morning. So just upstairs there's a McDonald's, and I'm going to treat myself to a nice healthy Big Mac. Yay! So I went upstairs to the McDonald's. It was absolutely heaving. So plan B is to go to one of the McDonald's on the way home. There's a couple of them, one of the purpose-built ones out of town. So I'm going to go to one of those instead because that was awful. Here I am outside McDonald's, and as you can see it's piddling down with rain, so I'm going to stay in the car and order a drive-through because I'm too lazy to get out, and I'm going to stuff my face with a nice McDonald's. Not very healthy, I know, but hey-ho. Cheers! Here's to more Lego deals. Right, I'm back in my hometown now. Just one more thing I need to do is put my money away that I got earlier into the bank. Right, and that's that sorted, so I'm pretty much done for the day. So yes, it was a bit of a wild goose chase for the Sainsbury's things, but never mind. I got a few things, but it was probably not worth me going to all those different stores, but it was still fun anyway. Nice to do a bit of business as well, and obviously I've managed to go to the Lego store as well and get a couple more gifts with purchase, which I'm really pleased about. But that is pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm just walking back to my car. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.